Welcome to the 10-Minute Talent Take presented by HR Kyle Services. In this series, we spotlight talented job seekers ready to bring their skills, experience, and energy to new opportunities. Each guest shares who they are, what they're looking for, and why they would be a valuable addition to your team, all in just 10 minutes. Let's get started with today's featured guest.
Okay, here we are for another 10-minute talent take. Today we got Brandi front and center. She's on the hot spot, so let's get at it. First question, Brandi, please tell us about yourself.
Well, I live in Northern California in Anderson. I've been in customer service my entire career. I thrive on helping people and getting in touch with what people need, helping them get the services that they need, and doing what I can to be of service. I had a great training in customer service, which helped me to understand people a little bit better and actually read some nonverbal cues that people give without even realizing that they're giving them, which has helped a lot to diffuse stressful situations or when people are upset, and not necessarily with me, but with what's going on in their life, helping to better communicate with them and help them communicate with me what they need and what they really truly want. And it has gotten me very far. I also have spent time. My most recent position was in public health in the laboratory, and a lot of that was talking to people, trying to get information from them to better serve them. And sometimes that can be a little confusing when things are a little technical. And so it was help figuring out where they were at to better get the information that I needed, and figure out how simplified I needed to make things for them. And that helped a lot of times to help people to relax and talk to me and let me know exactly what they needed. And at the same time, allowed me to get to know them a little bit better. And in the process of that, I got to know a lot of really nice people on a very personal level, which helped to give them the services that they needed. And in some respects, to better the service I was able to give them, because they knew I was being honest with them and really trying to help them in accomplishing what they wanted to get, especially with lab testing and samples. That can be confusing as far as what are the requirements and what do we really need and why do we need them. I had to unfortunately make phone calls saying that I had to reject something, but I had to be very clear why. It wasn't that I didn't like them or their sample. It was, this is the requirement. The test requires this. I'm not trying to make life difficult. Let me help you figure out how to get this done so we can move further and get your test done for you. And so that was actually pretty gratifying to get to that point. And people that I talk to on a regular basis, a lot of times I'd pick up the phone and say, hey, and right away they'd go, oh no, what'd I do? No, you didn't do anything. We just need to clean this up a little bit and get it straightened out. And I want to do that for you. And this is what I need to do to be able to do that. A lot of times it was just clarifying a little bit of information, a date, a time, a birthday. I got to the point that I got to see patterns, and I'd look at something and go, something just doesn't seem right. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's something going on here. Usually it was maybe even just a letter off in spelling, but it caught my eye because I'd seen that name or that particular item many times, and something jumped out at me. I like to kind of sit back and watch and listen and learn. I can be a little quiet at times. It's not that I'm being standoffish. I'm learning, I'm observing, I'm trying to be a step ahead in determining what somebody needs or what they might need. And that comes with learning any industry, any situation, being in any kind of position to help somebody. I am a crafter and tend to run into people that want to learn, and so it's got to figure out how to teach them. What aspect are they really truly interested in, and what is the best approach? Are they better at watching me do something? Are they better for me? Is it better for me to talk them through something? But getting on that personal level and trying to help that individual is important. I think that's the most important part of customer service, is being aware of what each individual needs or wants, or helping them maybe even to determine what they need. Sometimes you get in touch with people that have a million things going through their mind and they can't narrow it down what they need, but you just have to ask the right question, ask the right type of question, or phrase it correctly to reach that person. And that goes for, paperwork or just having a conversation. I have apparently have a tattoo across my forehead that says, "Trust me, I'm going to help you. I want to do the best that I can." And everybody sees it, which is, it's nice to have that. It's a good quality to have. It can be a little taxing sometimes, but it's worth it to be able to help somebody. I enjoy getting to know people is exciting to me, and helps me to help them. And I learn, I learn better ways of communicating, better ways of getting to the point. And getting to know somebody can help in so many different aspects that you don't even realize. And so that's where I like to thrive, or think I thrive. I have people all the time tell me that I'm very easy to talk to, and very personable, and I listen. I do my best to listen. And sometimes, it takes repeating things sometimes, either me repeating it or somebody else repeating it for me to get what they're at, but I get there. I've had people on, that I've been trying to help tell me that I'm mean, but I'm mean in a nice way. I need this piece of information from you. I'm not trying to be a pain in the rear. I'm not trying to tell you how things are done. This is what I need to help you. And if I can get that, then I can help you. But if you don't help me, then we're at kind of a stalemate. And I don't like saying no, or I can't help you, or I can't get that done. I want to help you, or I want to get you in touch with a person that can help you. That's what customer service is. And being in retail was the best thing, the best possible training you can get to be in any kind of customer service. The difficult people, the very nice people, the timid people, they all mean something. They all teach you something. They all contribute to who you are as a person and as a customer service representative. And I see a lot of that lacking in some customer service these days. People tend to get frustrated really quickly, and it becomes a tug of war to get information or to get help. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be, let's get through this. Let's figure this out. We'll get there. I think that's the most important thing that I can convey about myself, is that I'm open to learning. I want to learn, and I want to be able to touch as many people as I can with my services and my ability to connect with people. I think that's the biggest takeaway for me, I think.
Wonderful. And you are now, Brandi, officially off the clock. Folks, this is Brandi. You see all the wonderful things she has to offer, what she's going to bring to her next role, and why you should hire her. You've got contact information for us. It's either up here or down here. Reach out. Let's talk about Brandi, and let's get her on her next role. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the 10-Minute Talent Take, presented by HR Kyle Services. To connect with today's featured candidate, or to learn more about how HR Kyle Services can support your hiring and leadership needs, please call us directly at 330-541-5533. We look forward to helping you find the right talent and build stronger teams. This has been the 10-Minute Talent Take, where opportunity meets talent.